Alright, so maybe I'm the only one who will find this funny. Alright, there's the Space Center. Zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, and... oh, what? It's a radial mount parachute. So apparently, in my attempts to save parts, I saved a little bit. Let's see how much we saved here. Anyway, T-Ray, show. And it doesn't say we saved any money. Alright, whatever. Check missions real quick. Science from the surface of the moon. Already done that. Explore Minmus. I don't think we're going to do any of this today. Those both look good. Let's see. Land, walk, return. Plant flag on Minmus. Oh, so we could get... ooh. That's quite a bit. So we get 24 plus 22? That'd be worth doing. But I don't think that's what we're doing today. How much time does it give us? It expires in 6 days, and there's no time limit. It doesn't appear that there's a time limit. It's 3 stars. You get a lot of prestige, get a lot of science. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and accept this mission, I think. Hey, it's 8:30. I made it. Housekeeping? Not really. Had a comment from Plaque on Discord. Here's the Discord address. Hope he didn't blink. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Has anyone else played Sea of Thieves? I've seen other people play it. It seems okay, but it doesn't really seem that appealing. And it costs money, unless you have Xbox Gold, which costs money. So I don't see myself getting into it. Plus, hard drive space. I got too many games right now. I need to start uninstalling stuff. Green sandstone. Other housekeeping items? Not really. Conduct temperature surveys. Very VIP. Tourist. Alright, so we're not going to do any of that. I am going to accept this mission because the rewards are pretty high. Wow, that's exceptionally low. And there's no no time limit to complete it. What I want to do is put a mobile processing lab, comme ça, in orbit of Kerbal. It's gonna need power, a whole lot of power. And we came back with almost 300 science, so we can research that. And I think I'm going to research these larger fuel tanks. That'll make it easier to, plus that'll allow us with this external fuel duct to start doing asparagus staging. And that leaves us with 47, which means we can get this, or we can save up for better reaction wheels and RCS. Or what's this one, the weather analyzer? Once we get this, we can set up a station. Oh wait, still need the, I think it still needs one piece. Okay, there's the power, there's the goo, there's the control center. So with all of these researched, you still can't use them because you need to power it, and you can't power it until, I'm forgetting something. There it is. No, there's the power, there's the goo. Oh, okay, yeah, you just can't send information back until you get the Communitron part of it, which I don't remember where that is. Here. Yeah. So if you want to set it and forget it remotely, you need this. Otherwise, you've got to return to your little area to retrieve the data. So we could set one up on Kerbal. We'll probably do that tomorrow, or I might do it offline, but not today. Because today we are planning on putting a lab in orbit. And I've got one, I started to build it yesterday. And then I decided not to launch it because, oh, I forgot about that. Because running the experiment or starting research takes power, and it was just draining these batteries. I think at 5 EC per second. So we are going to need lots and lots. Oh, and I didn't have docking port either. So we're going to need lots and lots of solar panels. Three by 2 or 1 by 6. Each has their benefit. I think what we're going to do here, though, is take that off, put on a docking port. That doesn't work that way. Docking port. Oh, this has to be staged. Can't put that there. It's going to be size 12. Yeah, that would be appropriate. And okay, yeah, I still need that same thing, that same setup where I've got the back-to-back. Oh wait, that's a separator, isn't it? Stack separator. Oh, it's small. What she said. Oh, I'm sorry King Akira wasn't here to hear that. I'm not going to use that because it's too small. So let's put one there and flip one over and there. So that'll separate here and here. Ah, bug. And then put that there and put that there. And then I think we're going to want to strut that. We need to strut our stuff. That works. Probably won't work. That'll work. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to need the power, and it's going to need to survive liftoff. So hopefully that won't be a problem. 1 by 6. Each one produces 1.6 seconds or charge per second. And that's at optimal sunlight. These produce 2.8. So let's get a bunch of... Oh, these are large. I can put them over the batteries? Why not? I don't think that'll be a problem. And then I will just move them out a little bit. And this is the smaller one, right? Yeah. It doesn't like that. I don't like that either. You'll be dead. Sorry, little Star Wars stuff for you. And I put one on each side? Yeah, alright. Then let's move these out. And hopefully this won't be too much of a problem during the ascent. Alright, same thing over here. Maybe. That'll work. Actually, it needs to go a little higher. And another one, Alt-click. And bring it on out. Probably too much. Alright, and then we're going to need some folders. I think that needs to go a little more this way. And then hopefully those will not have any trouble extending, even though there's clipping. It's not football, clipping's okay. Can I do this in a 6x? Nope, doesn't like that. Try it this way. No, it goes to 4. Alright, well, we'll just deal with that. And then maybe a 3. Oh, that one's... That's not gonna work. Duh. And we can put a few on the bottom. I don't know if it'll let us do this. Nope. Let's try this and get in a little closer. Those are probably going to get destroyed when we separate. And then I need to keep this clear for the docking port, which may never get used, but it may. You don't know that. Don't judge. And this doesn't have any SAS. I think the thing to do for that, well, really the thing to do is to re-center the I can't even think. Let's see. Yeah, reroute. Make this the root, and then I can sink one of these in here. And I only need one. Now this might get tricky. Since I can't see very well. Probably gonna regret that. Yeah, I'm regretting it already. What did I do? that just work? No, it didn't. It looked like it was going to work. While we're here, let's just set this to 0 so we don't have any... Alright, now we had a reaction wheel. I know there's a way to side mount it. I don't remember what that is. To force. Whatever. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. It probably won't center very well. Nope. Find your center. There we go. Make sure we're lined up right. That's about right. Oh, that's about right. And put it way down in the middle. Okay, so that'll give us some reaction control. We should have enough. Let's put it a little bit more, because you don't know what angle the sun's going to be at. We should still be able to get in the cookie jar with this. Doesn't block the ladder, which I don't think is going to be a problem anyway. And then we could put some more, although they're likely going to be blocking each other if we do that. I'm not terribly concerned. I don't want to block the door. Do not want to block the door. That causes problems. Don't really want to block the ladder. Alright. Hopefully that's enough power. Does it say? Electric charge 3650 because of that, but it doesn't say how much it makes per second. Alright, Alright, we got all that. Now, what else did we need? Oh, save. What else did we need? I need to go back to the research center. Power, docking port. I think it was those two things. Nope, nope. Yes. Nope, nope, nope. We could rebuild the whole rocket, but I don't really have that kind of time. Power. So I think we'll... Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, we got to go around the Space Center and collect data so that the lab will actually have something to do. So I think we also will want the these things, because this is going to be sitting out there a while. Let's put it right on there. Oh no, that blocks the ladder. That's a no-go. So I guess we'll just do one, and we'll put it on this side. It doesn't, there we go. That should give it some stability, right? Me and my stupid mind. Who's in control here? Isn't that weird how we can talk about our mind like it's something that's not us? I don't know. I think that's going to be fine because we tested just this stage. I think we did a test liftoff with this one and it was okay. Alright. Personnel. We want just a pilot. And it's not just a pilot. It's Jebediah Kerman. Alright. Save. Let's put that out on the launching pad. Unable to launch! Can't support vessels over 255 parts. How many parts do I have? 273. Oh, we put a lot of solar panels on there. We sure did. So we need to lose 23? No, 20. Oh, 18. What can we lose? Let's lose things that are most likely to cause problems. Oh, we're on the wrong thing here. So I think this is 2. Now 269. Let's move this over. That's actually clipping into this nose cone. That is going to be a problem. But it's otherwise a pretty good place. Oh, that's clipping into the nose cone. So that's going to be a problem. We'll do these singly. Or actually, in quad should be fine because then that'll space them between the nose cones. And rotate it so it's not clipping into the decoupler. I think it's clear. Let's move it out just a little bit. I don't want explosions. That's going to be ugly, but it should be adequate. Alright, part count 261. We need to lose 6 more. Lose this one because it's clipping into 2 other things. I think there was 4 there. Now we're down to 259. Let's see what this looks like when it's extended. Tracked. That's a little better. And oh, that should be a double, not a quadruple. Alright, 259. I'm going to lose these because they look like they are kind of blocking the ladder and clipping in there. That's 257. We need to lose 2 more things! How about this one? That should be 2 more things. 255. Alright, let's put it on the launch pad. Save. Launch pad. We're not launching yet. Oh, no, no, no. We still got a lot of work to do. We put the fuel in. Now, oh. My ladder's hanging a little too much there. Let's see, can I get in there? What's wrong? Oh, okay. I see the problem. Back to the drawing board. I don't usually use those trusses. What do you call those things? Let's find out what they're called so we can call them the right thing. Launch stability enhance. I don't usually use those. Alright, shift click. And then let's get this down to the ground. Can't quite tell. Move in, move down. I guess maybe I could tell by the shadow. Oh, okay, I got a better view here. So shift click, And down. Alright, there's clipping. Just right, I think. Save. Launchpad. Let's do a test launch. As long as it doesn't blow. Oh, I didn't stage the enhancers. So they're all in different stages. Ugh, man. Wow. It's teetering more than before. I think we're going to lose those. Let's just lose them. I think they're doing more harm than good. And now we won't need to do a test launch because we've already done that. Hello! What are you doing?
Nothing really.
Lean in, say hi.
Hello. What really I'm doing is looking for the granola bars because Mara hid them.
You're the one that hides stuff.
This time Mara hid them from me, so I couldn't see them.
Okay. Well, good luck. I doubt she hid them in here. Did you try asking her?
Yeah, she doesn't want me to have any.
Well, then tell her I said that you get at least one. What is going on over here? I'm not going to worry about that. So we need to go back to the Space Center. And then hopefully that won't just cracken on us while we do all this other stuff. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have collected all the science before putting the rocket on the launch pad. All right. Let's get the thing. Thing. Oh, there's the autosave. That has 39, that has 39. All right, we'll go with that one. Why are there stages? I gotta sneeze. All right. The thing that's missing on here is the thing for the thing. Is it going to be under payload or utility or science? That's the thing. We'll put 2 on. Where can we put them so they won't interfere with the ladder? There's the ladder. Could just put them right there. Or right there. That should work. Alright. And then goo monitor, power, controller. Alright, let's put all those in here. What was that one? Control, power, goo. And I wonder if it's doing it on both sides. Nope, just the one. Alright, we need an intrepid scientist. Sorry, Valentina, this is not your day. I could use Bob, but Heidi volunteered. Let's see, what else can she wear? Space. So there's just 3 options now. Alright, let's put Heidi in there. And put it in the Space Center. Alright, we've got half an hour. That might not be enough to get launched, especially since there's a lot of science to collect here. Okay, biome short. Well, I don't know. Let's hit the brakes. EVA. Extend the ladder. Maybe I should have put the ladder on both sides. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, wait. I forgot. Darn it. And this part is tricky. because she wants to fall down when you grab. But, oh, it worked better this time. Let's get a crew report. Crew report. Crew report. I don't see crew report. There's crew report. Alright. And now we can EVA. Whoa! And do an EVA report. And, oh, I forgot. You have to be grabbing, I think. No, I can take data. That's cool. Alright, back up here. Do this. And take data. Do that. Is it the electric slide? Or just the regular one? Take data. Alright, we'll go down to the Science Junior. Observe. Oh, this is going to be tedious. Collect data. Restore. I think that's it, except for the... I probably could have just walked down. Let go. Oof. It's a pretty good looking spacesuit. Soil sample. And I think it'll be easier to set these experiments up if we do them right here by the runway. The only problem being, if we have a crash, we lose the data. Don't crash. I don't do a lot of plane stuff anyway. It should be fine. But we'd need to be all the way off the runway. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if we want to, yeah, because we can't even get back to the runway if there's something blocking it. All right, set that up. Oh, click the little arrow down and click it there. Let's see, space to place. All right, let's go get the next piece. She's so little. Come on, Heidi. I'm gonna take her helmet off. And it's nighttime, so the photovoltaic probably won't work. Probably. And run, little Kerman. Where is it? Right there. Boom, 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 boot, boom, 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 Alright, let's set this up right here. Bing! Plant it. And, oh, that's going to be in the way. I think that'll work. Maybe right there. Alright, and space to place. And there we go. Unfurl. Tracking the sun. So the sun apparently is over in that direction, even though we can't see it. Alright, back up the hill, Sisyphus. Sisyphus versus Apollo. Who had the worst punishment? With Apollo, it was once a day. With Sisyphus, it was all day, every day. Ooh, she just ran into the thing. Make sure we're going the right way. I know it's roughly this direction. So how tall is this berm that the runway's built on? We're at 69 meters. 68. 67. 60. Oh, my ears are popping. So, hello, Survivor. How you doing? Let me tell you what I'm doing, because you usually don't have a lot of time. I'm going ahead and setting this up because now I have 3 pieces, which is the bare minimum: controller, power, and experiment. Goo observation. And I don't know if I need to actually do anything to make it activate. Reset, disable, pick up part. No, it's active already. Power units required, power units produced, 0, total power. So, alright, so the sun's not out, so we don't have power. The hardest part is that they need to be close to each other. You need the control center. You need a power source. So there's this one, which is like a tier 5 or 6. All of these are tier 5 or 6. I can't remember which tier it is. And then so this photovoltaic will produce 4 power units. So this requires 2, this requires 1. So I could also set up a weather station here once the sun is out. For places that don't have sunlight, I guess you could put several of these down too, the photovoltaic. There is a radiothermal power generator, but it's the last tier. It's in the same place as the regular radiothermal. So right now, it's not doing anything because we don't have power, because no light. I put this next to the runway because it'll be easy to get to, because until you research the Communitron aspect of this, which also takes a thing of power, so if I put that here, that would be 4. Anyway, you need to be able to go back to it to collect the science, since you don't have the Communitron. The other thing to note is that you need a specific, I think there's 2. I think I heard you say there were 2, but I'm only aware of the 1 so far. It looks like the cookie jar, but it's gray instead of white. And I'm too far away. A cargo storage unit. And I don't remember which category it was under. But you would be in the vehicle assembly, and you'd take the part, you'd already have this on here, take the part, drag it over to this, and it'll pop up a window like this, and you drop it in one of these 3 squares. So only 3 per storage unit. Alright. Well, I wanted to get that set up because that will generate science points for us. And the other thing that I'm doing is I'm collecting, so the boring thing where you go around and collect science from all the different places in the Space Center. And then, you can't see it from here. Let me get her back in the vehicle. Oh, she didn't go up the ladder. Get up that ladder. There we go. I call this here the thing. Oh, I can't do what I was gonna do. Because it'll collect the data to the... Well, let's... Oof, don't fall down. Let's put all the stuff we've stored back in there. Alright, and then I can get her in here. Board. Alright, and then we can go back to the Space Center. Because I have a ship waiting on the launch pad that's going to put a mobile, what do you call those? Mobile research lab? Oh, wait, cancel. Oh, it doesn't show it there. That's gonna make me mad, because we should already have a ship. Oh, maybe if I do it this way. There we go. Whew, scared myself. So I've got this ship, and it's built mostly with I did the research for the larger tanks, but that was after I'd already built this. So anyway, we've got a mobile processing lab. The whole point is to get this into space. Just did the research to get the solar panels. Wow, my brain's not working, because doing research takes 5 power per second. So from here, well, basically the mobile processing lab to the docking port on top are the whole payload. This is just for re-entry. This is for ascent, and I've got a ladder here so that my scientist over on the runway can collect science from around the Space Center, and I'm not going to have time to do it today. Lost. Can drive over here, climb up the ladder. Well, she makes several ascents because she's got to empty a cookie jar that has, looks like it's going to be 6 experiments per cookie jar. Climb the ladder, put them in one of the cookie jars, climb back down the ladder, empty another cookie jar, back up, put, until we've got all the data, all the science from the Space Center in the cookie jars, and then we're going to blast it into space, and then we're going to use probably one at a time to add to the research lab so that it can run science in orbit of all this stuff. So instead of getting, like, I can't remember how much you can get, is it like 45 or maybe it might be 100. I'm sure it's a easy Google search away from just doing simple experiments, EVA reports, soil samples from around the Kerbal Space Center, put them in the processing lab, and we should be able to at least quadruple that, I think. And it's a crazy idea, but I like it. Well, I mean, if it runs one full process, then that'll be 700 science right there. And it'll probably be time consuming, but a lot of space travel is time consuming anyway, so it'll just be on the back burner the whole time. So we've got that going for us. That's what I'm doing, but I don't really have time to do it because I got to get ready for work here in 20 minutes. But that's the plan. Knowing that, the rest is just boring, tedious work. Are you playing or working? I can't tell. So let's go back to the thing. And I can't remember where all the places are. Like if we do a crew report, will it say? From the runway. Okay, so we already did one of those. It doesn't matter. Take the brakes off, dummy. There we go. Oh, it's a speed demon, all right. Oh, it does not like that. Oh, crap. Now I need an engineer. I didn't pull the ladder up. All right, no cheating. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way. 9 meters per second at a time. And hopefully we won't run out of power. Oh crap, I should have put solar panels on this. I wasn't thinking. So I could do a revert flight, but then I would have to put that stuff back out there. Not the worst thing in the world. We're doing okay on power. But we're not going to be able to do everything. So I'll do a couple places and then load a couple cookie jars. And then we can recover the vehicle and put some solar panels on it, which don't work at night anyway. Moving right along, right along, right along. Piggy? Is this thing going to turn over if I... Whoa! Corners like a beast. Like she's on rails. So there's 100 power. 1200 to go. Camp, 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 camp. Oh, what are you up to? Let's see, what was the last thing I saw you do? Whoa! Got that low center of gravity. $11.84 on power. I remember you were working on doing stuff at Eve. He's got the bent flag because it hasn't been upgraded. Brakes! 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 Oh man, that is one janky flagpole. I might need to upgrade this place. Just got, oh cool. And we are not going fast. EVA, oh my god, I can hear the kids playing. The baby especially. Oh, I needed to do a crew report. Crew report. Crew report. EVA. EVA report. And more tedious collection. Oh, that looks uncomfortable. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. There you go. All that astronaut training paying off. Alright. Thermal. Take. Pressure. Take. And Science Junior. Ooh, not close enough, huh? Observe. End report. Collect. Restore. Alright, now I think I can walk down the ladder, but I have to grab it to... Nope, you fall right through the ladder. Oof, her booty. I think the only thing that's left is soil. Surface sample. And if we have 5 experiments. What am I missing here? Because we had 6. There were 6 in this one, right? EVA, soil, goo. Oh, there's no mystery goo on here. Darn it, I'm gonna have to start over. More boredom. Alright, no, we don't want to do that. We want to revert flight. I can't revert flight. No! Alright, well, I'm kind of boned here because I don't have a mystery goo on here. Oh, it's right there. Hooray for me. So, I'm missing the one thing. Maybe I did get one while I was at the runway. I don't remember getting it. Oh, I thought she was going to fall off the other side. Mystery goo. So gooey. Collect. And restore. Alright, can I store experiments? Alright, I can't remember which one I put the first batch in. I think it was this one. No, wasn't that one? Okay, so yeah, this one has 6 in it. And if I review the reports, don't, she's trying to fall so hard. Review stored, material study, EVA, surface sample, crew report, temperature scan, atmospheric pressure, material study. So this does not have the, what's missing then? Material study, EVA, surface, oh yeah, EVA, surface, crew, temperature, atmospheric pressure, material study. So what's missing? I double click there. Oh, I didn't. I know what it is. I didn't take the crew report out of the. Oh no, wrong way, wrong way. I didn't take the crew report out of the cab. So this one will have 7. And pull that up. Get back in. Okay. It's a lot easier to grab today than it was yesterday. Next, I think it's the flagpole. This reminds me a little bit of 2001 Space Odyssey. Or maybe 2010, I can't remember. It's been forever since I've seen that. Alright. Crew report. And this says from the astronaut complex, so it doesn't count as the flagpole. And EVA. And we need to take the data. That's what I forgot last time. And we'll do a goo. Tedious. This is going to be tedious. Collect. Restore. Pressure. Take. Temp. Take. You're all gonna be jealous when I get so much science. You just jealous because I've been chatting with hot girls on the internet all day. Collect. Restore. EVA report. And that's counting as the astronaut complex as well. Let's have a safe descent instead of that booty bash again. Yeah, that's why you do those push-ups. Soil, surface. And I think we're ready to go back up. Whoa, she seems a little tipsy. And that has experiments already. Alright, we'll use this one. Retract. And on to the next place. Brakes. Alright, so this is counting as the astronaut complex. Let's go over to the spaceplane hangar. Rev it. Yeah. Feel the power. Maybe if it had less wind resistance, it could go a little faster. Down to 1,000 power, or just under 1,100. It's 923, so we are okay. What? I'm gonna head straight over to the rocket. try to unload what I have here before I have to go to work. You know, a little bit of proof of concept. And I'm going to save game and pick this up at another time. Keeping in mind that I did the administrative office, astronaut, and runway except for mystery goo. Vroom, 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 vroom. These are like the only wheels I had available. It was this or landing struts. Wow. Where's the big tractor thing that they take the rocket out with? That's what we really want to see. I also tried to put launch stabilization enhancement, I can't remember what they're called, on here, but it made it more shaky. So luckily, there's no wind. I don't know what that is. Is that Minmus up there? Minmus would be over there. So yeah, we'd be looking up. So not Minmus. Minmus would be up there more. Baby, you can drive my car. It's really good on hills, you know, just it has the power and the torque. Brakes. Ladder. Now I could do experiments here too, but instead I'm gonna just go straight for pull something out of a cookie jar and walk it up the ladder. Where? So let's do this one has 7. We'll take 7. Head over to the ladder. F. Now unfortunately I don't think you can hold them all at the same time, especially not crew reports. I think you can only hold one report of one type at a time. Now, who's afraid of heights? Not Heidi Kerman. She's like a high diver. Doop, doop. And I don't know how to use the parachute, so if she falls... Ooh. Up we go. It's not nerve-wracking. Oh, whose idea was this craziness? These are all extended retractable ladders. Until we get to here, because I needed a little more flexibility. They had actually turned out being cheaper using the... Oof. Okay, don't... Alright, let's have her grab this. We'll go up to the top cookie jar on the left. Place it. Store experiments. Come back down here. Now this is nerve-wracking also, because we gotta let go. Oh, don't fall. I probably should have done a quick save. Alright, grab that. Do not fall. You are not allowed to fall. Okay, I like our odds. Although, would you do this? I would be practically wetting myself. Of course, the closer you get to the bottom, the braver you feel, right? You feel those cramps in your hands. On the next Ninja Warrior. Meanwhile, back at Midoriyama, up we go. Oof. Right. Did I put any in here? I did not. Put any in here? I did. This is from the runway. Can tell because there's only 6. Grab the ladder. Down we go. Alright, it's basically time for me to get ready for work. But I think I would be able to finish emptying these. Then I can do a revert. Or no, I can do a recover on the thing and save game. Just need to remember to do a mystery goo from the runway. Oh, this is kind of messed up because if anything goes wrong, I won't be able to do a revert because I've cut away. All right, careful. Grab. And all right, I got to remember the runway is going to be the top right. I could, I don't want to, yeah, let's go ahead and do that experiment. If I hit F5, cannot quick save while Kerbal's on a ladder. Interesting. Good to know. Alright, so the runway is up here. I got to remember that. I was going to do a quick save and try to save into the one I've already saved and see if it would overwrite. I think it would. Actually, I would have been able to just do it and then tell it no, I don't want to overwrite. Okay, she's a champ. She's a champ. Nerves of steel. Steely-eyed rock missile man. That's what it is. Goodness gracious. I believe we have one more cookie jar. I was just going to say that. So we're playing ladders. No chutes. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. And I think that one's empty because, yeah, we only did 3 locations. And up we go. Should that be my screenshot? This is so janky. You got rockets that don't fit the fuel tanks. And this thing could have been so much shorter if I'd used the bigger tanks. And getting the cross flow to work. Oh crap, I just remembered. I hope I fixed that problem. I don't remember if I fixed it or not. I had a problem where we're not going to be able to see. The fuel wasn't flowing evenly or equally to all the rocket engines, and so some of them ended up having fuel longer than others. which, you know, makes a problem. And really the only thing I could do would be cut throttle and stage, or either and. So I don't remember if I fixed that problem. I think I did, but I'm not sure. We'll put this one up here. Oops, wrong one. She looks so clumsy when she does that. There we go. Oh, let's see if we get an overwrite. Oh, it just did it. But it does not look like it overrode any. Okay, we've got 14 in there. Okay. So that's better than I realized. It might be a problem when if you take all of them out and you can't sort which ones you store and which ones you take. So it might be a problem once we enter the lab. It might reject some of them as duplicates. Alright, so we're just going to get her back in the dune buggy. Das thing. And then I'll move away from the launch pad. I'm pretty sure if I recover vehicle, it'll only recover that vehicle, and this one will still be here. But I don't want to chance it. No big deal. I could just go to a previous save. We haven't accomplished a lot today. Mostly this is just proof of concept of this stage. And then once we get it into space, it'll be interesting to see how many of those experiments we can bring in at one time. And then we can go back to the Mun and Minmus, gather reports on things we've already done, come back to Kerbal, and to the orbital lab, and then see if we can do research on things we've already brought reports back to Kerbal on. Alright, let's pull that up before I forget, because that's the kind of thing I would forget. Brakes. Oh. It's kind of weird if you're going backwards and you push forwards and turn, then it turns the opposite direction. Don't quite understand that. I'm sure it makes sense. And if I might be able to figure it out. I'm assuming that I could. I'm pretty smart. Sometimes. So maybe I could, but I don't know. And we believe we need to come to a full and complete stop before we can recover the vehicle. There we go. And I just got to remember to put solar panels on there. Alright, so we still have this one out here. That's good. Alright, funds from parts. No reputation. Did I gain an XP? Oh yeah, because she hasn't done anything before. She just got rescued and that was it. Actually, she should have... Maybe I bought her. That must be, because these ones I rescued. And they got a star for being in orbit and landing. Alright, well, I need to wrap it up. What was the other thing I wanted to look at? Mission control. We were out there less than a day, so none of these are going to be different. There's no point in checking. That's still there. Ooh, it's almost sunlight. Could go out here, but nothing's going to have happened since there was no sunlight. So let's call it a day. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bam. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Always more fun when you're here. I gotta go to work. That's not more fun. Yeah, comments, questions, likes, dislikes. Anyone played the game to the top? It looks well, the graphics are different, but I don't know if it actually plays well. And again, Sea of Thieves, if anyone has any information on that. To me, I don't think I want to spend money on that. I don't know. Need to do some more Asheron's Call. There's only so many hours in the day. And hopefully we can do this again tomorrow. Alright. Till then, adios. Did I mention I have a Discord server?